So we are here in Lucknow. Gargi and I, Gargi is on camera. She'll join me inside for the lunch. Rather late-ish lunch as we build up to the Lucknow Super Giants versus Mumbai Indians game. Incredible match in the offing. Not the great Mumbai Indians side of the past. Hardik Pandya, Rohit Sharma, not in the best of form. There's a bit of problem there. On the other side, a Marcus Stoinis, a Nicholas Puran, a KL Rahul back in form, according to me, gives the Lucknow Super Giants the edge. In every sense, a Lucknowi match cannot be complete without the food here in Dastarkhan. So we'll have the biryani, Gargi will have the veg, I will have the non-veg, we'll try some kebabs, and of course, we must have the kheer. We must have the kheer. And our friend Joynil Mukherjee has just allowed Gargi to come into the frame and has taken over responsibility of camera.
Yeah. So I have my mic on.
Fantastic.
But I'm very excited to eat Lucknow biryani because I've never had this before. I've never been in this city before. The match, the biryani, and some sweets as well, I hope.
And some interviews as well.
Yeah, and some interviews. Very important interviews. You can't miss that.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We plan to sort of speak to Marcus Stoinis thanks to the Lucknow team management and Shashwat Goenka and Joynil. And we also plan to speak to John T. Rhodes.
Absolutely. And for a very special show where he's...
The food is calling. Can we go in?
Yeah, let's go.
So Joynil, why don't you also join us for the food? You've done great work on camera. Kindly join us.
Tonight we're seeing Lucknow Super Giants face off against Mumbai Indians, and guess where we are? Where are we?
The place of the Shahi Tukra, the place of the kheer, and we just had the best biryani.
Yes.
He had the vegetarian, I had the chicken. Joynil, who's on camera by the way, for a change, he's helping us with this. He brought us to this restaurant and it was unbelievable.
I mean, this kheer reminds you of some sweet performances, doesn't it? When we talk about Marcus Stoinis, what form is he in? Boria, how do you explain this form? I mean, how do you go in that field and then just... How does it happen?
Here in Chennai, that 124 that Marcus Stoinis got, according to me, is the best innings, one of the best innings of this IPL. Against the might of the CSK in their fortress, to be able to do that was special. And that's why the two of us decided to come to Lucknow, thanks to the Lucknow Super Giants management, who helped us with a couple of interviews. And I want to put on record our sincere gratitude to Shashwat Goenka for having helped us with it. And we are also going to enjoy the game. But before that, here's the kheer, here's the Shahi Tukra, and the rest of it is already diwan.
But I want to give a little bit of a teaser to your interview with Marcus Stoinis because it's important for our viewers to know that something big is coming up. And there's something that's still stuck around with me when we talk about that Marcus Stoinis interview. He said that when he comes on to bat, he makes sure that the bowler is as nervous as him. I think that was
beautiful.
It was an incredible line from him.
And he said, I want to see the captain running to the bowler,
yeah,
the fielders running to the bowler, and that's what tells me I'm in control. I'm like, wow, that's a really interesting insight.
We must have not even thought about that.
No, we didn't think about it. Then he spoke on Virat Kohli and the whole social media troll on Hardik Pandya, on MS Dhoni. Watch that interview. But the good news for the Lucknow Super Giants, Mayank Yadav back in fitness.
Absolutely. But when we talk about Mumbai Indians, we're seeing a not so sweet performance, perhaps as no, it doesn't make sense to compare it to biryani, but
they've not been in good form.
They've not been in good form.
But on a day when the Indian selection trials team is on, you expect the Mumbai Indians big boys to push, and make it a really good game. A Rohit Sharma, a Hardik Pandya. They have quality.
Yeah.
Of course, Ishan Kishan, Jasprit Bumrah. And you sort of on this side, it's KL Rahul, Marcus Stoinis, Nicholas Puran. It's a solid quality game.
Absolutely. But, since you mentioned, because it's selection day, maybe not tomorrow, whatever, players must be feeling so anxious because we've got a lot of potentials in both LSG and MI. What do you think these players must be feeling when they enter onto the field? Because they've also got the pressure of playing well tonight. but also the fact that they might or might not make it to the Indian team.
See, they're professionals. All said and done, one is country, one is club.
Uh-huh.
And when you're playing franchise cricket at the stadium in front of 50,000 fans, and now, by the way, Lucknow Super Giants have a really loyal fan base here in Lucknow, almost a franchise. So I would think the players would motivate themselves for the club. Whatever the result is, wish them well. But that's how it is, even for the Mumbai Indians players. I'm expecting a good game, a very good game. And what I also think is, if the Lucknow Super Giants are able to win this one, they have 1 foot in the playoffs. And if that happens 3 out of 3, that's a terrific result for the Sanjeev Goenka own franchise. Terrific result. 3 seasons, 3 playoffs is tremendous stuff.
And since we're talking about, pressure and all of that, Hardik Pandya, the way that this Mumbai Indians team has performed this time, do you think, that pressure from the crowd turned into pressure on Hardik Pandya, and that pressure turned into captaincy pressure for Mumbai Indians?
I actually agree, but before that, if you are coming to Lucknow, come to Dastarkhan and have this kheer. Let me describe this first, then I'll talk about Hardik.
Yeah.
So here you go. Sorry, I'm Bengali. I love my mistake. This melts.
But this is next level.
Just like Virat Kohli caresses the cover drive, Rohit Sharma caresses the pull shot, KL Rahul the deft late cut. This kheer is like that. And the Shahi Tukra, let me tell you, the Bumrah Yorker on middle stump. Can't get better. Come here, have the biryani. Hardik and KL Rahul will happen. But you can't miss this. Food is ultimate. Gargi, she was not well yesterday. So, we were slightly cautious. But then today, she's in form. The rate, she's enjoying her food. And that's how it should be. But she asked me a question on Hardik. Yes, I thought the fact that the captaincy happened and he's not top dog in that dressing room. It's Rohit Sharma, Jasprit Bumrah, Surya Kumar Yadav. That sort of complicated it compared to the Gujarat Titans. It put pressure on him. The start didn't go well. Form plummeted. All of a sudden, Hardik was facing the pressure. And it's not easy. Big hype, taking over the mantle of a franchise like the Mumbai Indians. It is very difficult on anybody.
And before we go, predictions, LSG or Mumbai Indians, who do you think?
On form LSG.
LSG?
On form LSG, because they win this home game. 1 foot into the playoffs. And they are in form. Somebody like a Stoinis and a Nicholas Puran. On the other side, Tim David hasn't performed. Overwhelming dependence. Surya Kumar Yadav hasn't performed.
Yeah.
Overwhelming dependence once again on Tilak Verma of the world. And of course Bumrah. So unless there's a special effort from a Bumrah, I see LSG having their nose ahead.
I'm completely bribed by this kheer and the biryani, so I would say LSG as well. Because I don't think I've had a kheer as good as this, so I would say LSG is winning tonight.
She's put up. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is the kheer is outstanding. The Shahi Tukra is even better. The biryani is out of this world, and may the best team win. Lucknow Super Giants, thank you very much once again for hosting us, in the sense, allowing us to come to Lucknow and get the interviews done. We are paying for the food, don't worry. But this food was outstanding. Follow Rev Sports, the Marcus Stoinis interview, the Jonty Rhodes interview that Gargi has done. Extraordinarily interesting chat. Watch them. Every news. Rev Sports English, Rev Sports Bangla, and of course Rev Sports Hindi.